Shawnee, welcome back. I already started doing my makeup, but then I figured I would kill two birds with one big ass stone and do the collab that Jan and Erica and I have agreed to. I'm sorry, Jan Van and Erica Conger. So we are doing a video on what annoys us. And Jan and Erica honestly annoyed me with this because even though I don't feel well, they're like, you still have to do it. So I have a bit of a cold, but work doesn't care about that. Psychological issues don't care. So I'm a little stuffy, but we still gotta go to work. So I am going to do my makeup and answer these questions. Now I'm not sure if we all are doing them in the same order. So you will want to make sure to head over to Jan and Erica's channels and check out their answers and tell them to stop harassing me. So I'm going to use Menagerie Cosmetics palettes. This is the Pause palette. This is the one I actually started going in with. I started using this shade Squirrel, and this is the Menagerie Sugar High palette, and I don't know yet what shades I'm going to grab from there. I also already primed my eyelids with the Pat McGrath Intensive Eyes Longwear Primer, which I have really been enjoying. So again, I started with Pause and I started putting it in the outer corner. So let's get through these questions since we're being forced to do them. So what annoys you when you're at the grocery store? I hate when people are, pushing their cart and then they just stop. Like in the middle of the aisle. No one else has to go around you. No one's behind you, nothing. You're just gonna stop because you wanna see how much the canned corn is. Pull to the side. Pull to the side. I need to hurry up. I can't give you a long-winded answer for everything. What annoys you in traffic? I do not like aggressive drivers. First of all, I don't like traffic, okay? Because the traffic out here in the DMV is ridiculous. There will be a pebble in the road and the entire city shuts down. But I really don't like aggressive drivers when they're on your bumper and stuff and they're just in their big old trucks and blinding you with the lights, and it irritates me because also I'm not gonna get in trouble with the law out here for various reasons, but one of the reasons is that the tickets out here are expensive. I parked in this one spot because I was done trying to look for parking, and the only spot was in front of my building. Even though it was a metered spot, I knew I was gonna get a ticket, but I was like, it's okay. $25, $50 ticket, that's a business expense. Girl, when I came out of that office, it was $100. $100? So I'm not trying to get no ticket out here in the DC, the DMV area. So I'm not going to be, driving aggressively and stuff on people's bumper because we can't afford that. Okay, I think I'm going to go into this shade. It's a bit orangey red. And what's the shade name? Man's Best Friend. Okay, oh my God, I've only done two. Okay. What annoys you at the hair or nail salon? Honestly, I now do my own hair and nails. So I haven't been in a salon for evs. I actually really used to love going to get my nails done. Me and my sister would go every 2 weeks. And then I moved to Missouri for grad school and it was so expensive. I was like, so since when did getting your nails done get so expensive? Because in LA, there was a nail shop on every other corner, right? Anyway. So not too much would annoy me there. The only things that would annoy me sometimes is the wait time. Especially for salons. I don't know if it's just a black hair salon thing, but they would schedule so many people at the same time. And it was an all day event. Bring your snacks, bring your homework, bring your knitting to do because you're going to be there all day. In a movie theater, what annoys me is people talking loudly and being on their phone. It clearly says in the little thing, the little Coca-Cola can tells you to turn your phones off. I hate when people don't do that and you see the blue light screen popping up in the middle of the movie or the ringer going off and the ringer is always set to 100. That annoys me so much. In a restaurant, What annoys me in a restaurant? What annoys me in a restaurant? I go to enough of them. Wow. I don't know. I could be the annoying person in the restaurant. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is a little one. Like, I do like when the wait staff checks on you and stuff, but sometimes when they're coming back so often, it's like, can I take a bite of the food first before you ask me how it is? I don't know how it is yet. I haven't tasted it. Is everything okay? That's the only thing I can think of. In a public bathroom. I'm gonna tell you something. I think the women's public bathroom is the most disgusting place on earth. It is gross. It is gross. And, you know, like, stereotypically, you would think it'd be the men's. You'd think it'd be the men's. But no, girl, it's the women's. The women's bathroom is disgusting. I hate using public restrooms because the women's one is disgusting. I think I will go in with this shade here. It's called Pouch Protective. We'll kind of see because I actually really don't know what's happening right now. Oh, I want to use that shade. Okay, let's do this first. So what annoys me in public restrooms is just that it's a public restroom. That annoys me. Like, it's when people don't flush the daggone toilet. It don't take nothing but to wiggle your booty in front of the toilet because now it's all like the sensor thing. Just wiggle your booty and it's gonna flush. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why can't you do that? Or wave your hand in front of it. All I do is wiggle my booty and it flushes, you know? But people don't, I guess they want us to see what's going on in their bowels. What annoys you at work? I guess the thing, not too much. I mean, since I sort of work for myself, like the only thing that would annoy me is sometimes my boss, like, I really need her to pay me more. But I don't think anything really annoys me at work. The main thing is that I wish I didn't have to work. I wish I was independently wealthy, or that I married rich, and that I wouldn't have to work. But that's not my reality, and apparently that's not my ministry. What annoys you on a trip? Now, there was a road trip I took. When I used to run, we used to go to like different places to do like half marathons and stuff. And there was one trip where it was just, the people annoyed me so, we were like caravanning. The people, I was like, I'm never taking a trip with you people ever again. Like, they were talking the whole time loudly. And like, I just wanted a little bit of quiet because everyone was already amped up. Like, I just wanted us all to sit back, take a breath, meditate. And they were talking the entire time. It was hours. Annoying. And at the mall, child, when was the last time we went to the mall, girl? I don't even know. Wow. I couldn't even tell you. Wow, at the mall. What annoys me at the mall? Child, I haven't been at the mall in so long. Oh, you know what annoys me? Parking. Like, the mall, there's never any parking. There's never any parking by the store that you want to go to. I want to go to Nordstrom. Why do I have to park all the way behind God's back at like Sears? Why I gotta do that? Now I have to walk through the entire mall. You already know I'm gonna get lost. And like, I just wanted a spot right in front of Nordstrom. And then as soon as you park over by Sears and you walk all the way over by Nordstrom, guess what is happening? There's a spot. That feels like some karmic joke that I'm not laughing at. And what annoys you at the doctor or dentist office? I don't know. Like, what annoys me there? annoys me at the doctor or dentist's office? One thing I don't like is, oh, you know what it is? When they're like, it's just going to be a little pinch. You're just going to feel a little pressure. You're a bold-faced lying to me. I would prefer that. I don't like people who lie, doctor. And it's not a little pinch. It's not a little pressure. Like, it hurts so much I almost kicked you in your face because you're down there. Like, come on. Tell me the truth. Shame the devil. Okay. Let's see. I really like the shimmers in these palettes are just so boom pow. But I also kind of want to go into this shade here, Slice. It's kind of the orange that I want, the shade. Okay, what annoys you more of these behaviors? Scraping silverware while eating or picking food out of teeth with a fork? Maybe the wow, I don't know. I feel like I know people who do both. Maybe the picking food out of their teeth with a fork. Cause like we could wait. You could like wait a little bit, you know, like you get a toothpick or something, or I don't know. They're both annoying. I don't know. Chewing food with mouth open or jaw popping while eating. The jaw popping feels like it would be something that you can't necessarily control, right? So chewing food with your mouth open. I don't need to see you masticate. That's a word. Look it up. I hope I used it correctly. Loud snoring or teeth grinding. Since G recently called me out for my snoring, which bold-faced lie, sir, bold-faced lie. I think I'll say, like, how loud is this snoring? Like, how, like, is it gonna keep me up? Like, you know, let me go to sleep first, and then you can go to sleep, and you can snore as much as you want to, because when I'm knocked out, I'm knocked out. So, maybe, but I feel like some of these are hard to, like, it, what am I saying? Like, they're not people's fault. You know what I mean? Like, maybe teeth grinding would be the one, but I also feel like that's hard. Like, if I can get them a mouth guard and a CPAP machine, we're fine. Coughing without covering your mouth or repeatedly clearing your throat. I would say coughing without covering your mouth. That's disgusting. The world we live in does not allow for that. Just cover your mouth. Do that. And leaving all the lights on or leaving all the cupboards open in the kitchen. I think it's leaving all the lights on, and I feel like that's a cultural thing. Like, if you're from the Caribbean, didn't your parents always talk about leaving the lights on? Like, I always in current. So I can't waste current, okay? I feel the need to turn everything off. It needs to be completely dark because I can't waste current, okay? Leave the cupboards open. I don't care, but listen, don't make that light bill go up, girl. Don't make the electricity go up. You in trouble. I always in current. Turn the lights off. Child, you better not waste that current up in your mama and your daddy house. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. What is the most annoying sound in the world? Is that the most annoying? Let's be different. Let's go in with this green here. That is lapdog. Or do we want to do Canada? I kind of just want to be a little different. So let's go in with the shimmer first. These shimmers, have you used Menagerie Cosmetics? No, maybe I don't like that. No, I don't like it. Let's not do that. Let's just do the green matte. See how we like that. I look like a tree. I'm here for it. I just look like a tree today. That's what's gonna happen. The most annoying sound in the world. The only thing I can think of right in this moment is when like the car alarm goes off and keeps on going, like the bah, 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 woo, 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 boo, boo, like, like, oh, please stop. Find the keys, push the alarm, and please, please let me out of my misery. Thank you. Has anyone ever annoyed you so much that you had to end the relationship with them? Girl, yes. You want a list? I'm sure. Like, I can't think of anything right now, but the way I am, I'm sure that someone has annoyed me to the point where I'm like, listen, I can't even. I need you out of my life. I'm not convinced about this. I'm not convinced. But we're going to keep going, and then we're going to put brown on top. What do you think is the most annoying part of social media? I mean, here's a serious answer. I don't like how influential social media is, because it literally it has like a psychological effect on people. And I don't think most folks understand that. Like, the things that we consume can just really take a toll. So a lot of times with my clients, I'm like, what's going on your social media? Tell me what you're looking at and stuff. And oftentimes I'm like, I would like for you to just, you know, get off of social media for a bit or change who you're watching, because it can just be super unhealthy. This is fairly different. I feel like I could be in a Batman movie. Poison Ivy, who? Does anything annoy you about the beauty community on YouTube and or Instagram? If so, what? I think what annoys me most is... What is it that annoys me? I don't like fake folks, but I mean, if you want to fake the funk, then go for it. But I think one thing I don't enjoy is the things that people choose to be outraged about. Like, I think there are some things that get more attention than others. Like, I noticed sometimes people will initially be super supportive or outraged about things that affect the BIPOC community, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. And then they'll kind of forget about it and then just go back to whatever. And that just feels a little... I don't like that. It makes me feel like left out and unimportant. And yeah, like I just feel like if we can all like band together and care about the animals and things like that, like why can't we do that about humans as well? I don't know. When you get annoyed, how do you express that? I'm honestly pretty straightforward about it. I'll say I'm really annoyed right now. Or you're really annoying me in this moment. I usually am pretty straightforward about it. Yeah, I'm pretty straightforward about it as far as I can tell. I don't know if anyone would disagree. And if they did, we would just tell them that they're wrong. So I'm going to go into the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Balm. This is the Universal shade, and I'm going to use that for a primer. Yeah, I tell people when I'm annoyed. What is something that annoyed you when you were young, but now you couldn't care less about it, and vice versa? Wow. The only thing I can think of is when I was in kindergarten, I felt like I was above writing out these numbers. I already know the numbers, ma'am. Why do I have to write them out? I don't understand. And so I would not write them. It would be a struggle in daycare because they would be like, you have to do your homework. And I'm like, I don't need to do this. I already know it. So they had to bribe me with chocolate. Then I would do that homework real quick, girl. So I mean, way to my heart, chocolate. I'm gonna go in with the YSL foundation, and I am going to use this Rose and Ben brush. This is the C42, and the foundation is the All Hours foundation from YSL, and this is in the shade DN7. Yeah, and I couldn't care any less about writing my numbers. But if someone said they would give me chocolate to do it, I would totally do it, girl. And something that annoys me now that I didn't care about when I was young. Girl, bills. What you talking about? I didn't care like two poops about bills when I was a child. Now I'm like, I need a sponsor, okay? I need to know how we go about getting a sponsor. Like, I think I've passed maybe the age for being a sugar baby. But bills, y'all, why y'all didn't tell me? And these taxes. Girl. What is the most annoying part of your daily routine? Getting up in the morning. Like, praise Jesus for me getting up and having breath in my lungs and movement in my body. But child, why we gotta do it every morning? Why we gotta do it every morning? The thing that will probably be next after that is putting on a bra. It's putting on a bra. Why is that an Olympic event? It's an Olympic event. What is an annoying habit you have? Come on. You know I'm perfect. There's nothing to be annoyed about. I feel like that's something someone else has to answer, right? Don't answer it. Do not answer that question. Our friendship will be so over, okay? I'm going to go in with the YSL concealer. This is the newest one. This is the All Hours concealer that is, like, I think goes hand in hand with the All Hours foundation. Now, the shade I have in this is DN1. I've been using this all week, and I like it. I feel like it dries very quickly. It's a very dry concealer. So if you want more of a luminous, hydrating kind of thing, I don't think you're gonna like the YSL concealer. I've been enjoying it. I like the tone of it. I do, though, feel like you've definitely got to work quickly or just know that it's going to be drying. The other thing that's kind of weird, I feel like this part is super long. I think most concealer bottles would just have this shorter part, not this. So it does feel like the brush gets kind of stuck. But let's go ahead and dab that on. So, oh, I'm not an annoying person. You could probably consult some folks and they'll tell you what, but honestly, either you like me or you can't stand me. I don't know what we can do about that. I don't think we can change it. What is the most annoying catchphrase or cliche? I feel like there's something that I always say, oh my God, I hate when people say that. But I can't think of it. I can't think of it. I mean, like, remember a while ago we talked about the different acronyms and stuff? You know, some of them we just don't like collectively we don't like Eashbowl. I just bust out laughing, but honestly I've been kind of using it. I'm a sheep. I'm not sure. I mean, here's the thing, like a lot of the slang and stuff that we use has been kind of co-opted from like drag culture and like black culture. And so I kind of hate when people put on this like show about using that language, especially if it's not like something that they typically do. But yeah, I can't think of I'm sure I'll remember. And if I remember, I will go ahead and put it down in the comments, because I'm sure I'm going to be like, oh my God, that's what annoys me so much. Now I'm going to use this Makeup Forever puff, and I'm going to put a little bit of setting spray on my face to just moisturize a little bit and blend out this concealer. What is your all-time biggest pet peeve? All-time biggest pet peeve. Is that a pet peeve? I was gonna say probably someone lying all the time. Like, I don't like to be lied to, but I feel like that's universal, right? I don't think anyone is like, please lie to me. I mean, sometimes I'm like, lie to me and tell me I'm amazing, but I don't think any of us really like to be lied to or lied on in our everyday lives. Another pet peeve I have is, I mean, we can get really serious, you know, and talk about the lack of resources for lots of folks, the unhoused population not getting any assistance, the lack of financial and just like social support for mental health, like all of those things, really. Student loans, yeah, like capitalism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, misogyny, patriarchy, all those things. Pet peeves. And I think they're kind of all pretty equal. Okay, we're doing good on time, girl. Let me see if there are any other questions. If not, I'm going to just finish off my face and then come back and tell you goodbye. So let's see. I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. Only thing I haven't done is set my face with a powder. I will do that before I head off to my sessions. I put on the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Morning Lipstick, and I put a bit of Danessa Myricks Color Fix Glaze on top. This is just the clear one. I really dropped it, and I really like it for if I want a bit of a wet look. Just tapping that on and threw on some lashes from House of Lashes, and I think that is it. So hopefully you enjoyed hearing answers to these questions. I will be sure to put them in the description box in case you want to answer any of them. Please be sure to head over to Erica's channel and Jan's channel to see or hear the answers that they gave to these questions. I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. I hope you're enjoying my sexy, sick voice. Please be sure to like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you're doing fall looks, because I feel like that's what I'm giving. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.